Well, updated guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention now says that people vaccinated against COVID-19 can go without masks indoors and outdoors. Well, they also don't have to worry about social distancing. There are some exceptions, though, including when traveling on public transportation like airplanes or buses, you should still wear a mask. Now, following the CDC's lead, Kansas City, Missouri's mask mandate has come to an end just a few minutes ago. Now, this morning, Mayor Quinton Lucas spoke on the new guidance. KBC 9's Martin Augustine live this afternoon. Martin, Mayor Lucas says that we still need to be careful. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Rob. He does say that, and he makes that point because just because some of the signs that are up around town requiring face masks, such as the ones here in the city market, may be coming down today, not all of them will. But he lifted the city's mask order in large part because he didn't want the mandate to be in conflict or confusion with the CDC's recommendations. What's more, the city's mask order, the mayor believes, is essentially unenforceable when combined with the CDC recommendations because nobody, a health inspector, business owner, business employee, would not be able to reasonably say whether or not somebody is vaccinated. Mayor Lucas adds, though, that mask wearing, especially indoors with a lot of people, is still a smart thing to do.
Just because there is not a government regulation does not mean that we need to let our guards down from COVID-19. We have done exceptional work as a city. Our businesses, our restaurants, our retailers, and so many others have done exceptional work to look out for the best interests of others.
And because of that, some business owners may simply decide that it's best for them to keep a mask order in place or a requirement to wear a mask when you come inside of that business. That being said, though, the city will now, from the mayor's point of view and health officials' point of view, put their focus on trying to convince people who have yet to be vaccinated for COVID-19 to go get their shots. Reporting live, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
Martin, thank you so much. Also, KBC 9's Bianca Beltran is checking in with businesses and people along Main Street today for their reaction to the change. She joins us live in the River Market. Hey, Bianca, good afternoon. Now, can people who are vaccinated leave their mask at home?
Good afternoon, Rob. Well, it depends on where they're going and how they plan to get there. As you mentioned, masks are still required on public transportation. And here along the streetcar, there are signs at the stops as well as reminders on the streetcar itself to remind people to wear their mask while they're riding. But once they get off the streetcar, it really depends on where they go. We checked in with a restaurant called The Farmhouse here in River Market to see how they're handling it. And they put up a sign on their door explaining that they are no longer requiring masks, but they are encouraging people to do what is best for them in line with the federal and city guidelines. The owner says that his staff was vaccinated in February and they are happy that they don't have to enforce mask wearing in the restaurant anymore. And so when it comes to this new mask guideline, as Martin explained, vaccination is really key. So I asked the owner, how do you know if someone is vaccinated or not? He said it's on the honor system.
So you don't want to really insult your customers by asking. You just have to honor the fact that assume that they have theirs or they're with people who have it.
So this afternoon, we will be checking with businesses and people along Main Street to see how they are implementing these guidelines, and we'll keep you updated throughout the day. Reporting in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Bianca Beltran, KBC 9 News.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Bianca. Well, other counties, meanwhile, are also changing their mask ordinances following this news from the CDC. We just learned that Clay County allowed its emergency health order to expire at noon. Now, Johnson County, Kansas says it also is falling in line with guidance from the CDC. Now, Wyandotte County, though, has not lifted its mask mandate. Officials are going to meet next Thursday to consider potential changes for the county. The Unified Government Health Department, though, still recommends that the county keep its existing health order, which requires mask wearing indoors unless everyone in the room is vaccinated. Now, 7 out of 10 people in Wyandotte County have not received a single dose of COVID-19 vaccine. A spokesperson says, quote, "Our community remains at substantial risk, especially to transmission that occurs indoors when masks are not worn." And doctors with the University of Kansas Health System are encouraged about what this new milestone means for fully vaccinated people. Now, they hope the guidance convinces people to get a vaccine, but they do acknowledge, though, it's likely that some people will not be truthful and may still go maskless even if they haven't had their shots.
The problem is the folks who are going to suffer from that are the rest of the people who aren't vaccinated. So you got to recognize when you make that decision, you're the one who's most likely to get harmed is yourself, and then the other unvaccinated people around you.
Health experts still recommend that anyone who is chronically ill or immunocompromised should still wear a mask for now, even if they're fully vaccinated. Now, if you have any questions, make sure that you call your doctor. We know this mask information has been changing by the hour over the past day, of course. We are going to continue to follow any new developments, and we will bring them to you on KMBC 9 News, KMBC.com, KCWE.